you're supposed to have a voice, and that's what media training is. But sometimes I just like to be myself. And sometimes they like it and sometimes they don't. But then if you don't like me for myself, then there's no point in me. I don't want to work with you then.
Do you know what? Your agent told me that you got some really interesting DMs after the show was released.
I was getting marriage proposals.
Oh, stop it. Because I didn't know what she meant when she said that.
Oh no, I was getting marriage proposals and like bare sugar daddies. And that's mad. It's mad, sorry.
I don't know what I was expecting, but sugar daddy wasn't on that list.
So many people have offered me amounts of money just to like be their grandchild. How old are you?
28.
What?
Yeah.
I thought you were like near my age, like 24.
Nah, I'll take it though.
28?
Yeah.
I mean, you're not old. I'm saying that like, right, like, damn, you know that Kevin Hart thing? Damn. Damn. Like, no, but nah.
Welcome back to another episode of Girls Know Nothing. I'm sure many of you will recognise our next guest from Netflix's hit show Top Boy, where she played Samsi. Ilani is currently working on so many amazing projects, but away from acting, Ilani loves to dance and has been dancing since the age of 4. Through her passion of dance, she's been able to amass a large following on TikTok. But Ilani also wants to show a bit more of her feminine side and stray away from her Top Boy persona, which she is commonly associated with. So welcome to the studio, Ilani. I was actually a late person to Top Boy, can't lie. Mm-hmm. I binged watched all 5 seasons.
When? Oh, wait, what? Wait, all 5, meaning the first 2 from when I was like 8 years old?
Yeah.
That's insane.
I like binge watched all of them because I was like, I have like a really addictive personality, so I try to avoid big, long seasons.
Yeah,
because then I get sucked in. And yeah, that happened with me at Top Boy. Because I was seeing all these, because the new season had come out and I saw all these TikToks and everything. I was like, right, I'm going to have to watch it now. And I literally was like, I can't start from season 5.
No, you can't.
So I started.
Did you get spoilers before you watched it?
No.
Wow.
I got lucky.
And you watched the entire thing?
All of it.
How did you feel?
It was a lot. There was a lot to take in. Yeah. It was good. And now I kind of get why people say that it's like a massive piece of culture.
Yeah, it is.
Like, to like so many different people, especially around London. And at the time, I was like, is it just people hyping stuff up and it's actually not that deep? But then when I watched it, I was like, yeah, actually, like I'm really privileged and I've never like experienced that life. But like having worked in government and stuff like that, you see things and like, I'm like, yeah, but I know people live like that. And like to actually see it done that way was so well.
You worked in government?
Yeah. I don't have as an exciting life as you, okay? Love Island is about as exciting as it gets. I did like Brexit and stuff. It wasn't my idea, just to clarify. Like, it wasn't my choice. I just happened to be there at the time they did it.
He was like, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't, I promise, it wasn't my fault.
Okay.
Like, I have to like say that to people because I was like...
Brexit.
Yeah, literally. But the only time I'd never really clocked that people thought it was like, I wanted it until I had my boob job done and the girl next to me FaceTimed her nan and told her nan that I was best mates with Boris Johnson. And I was like, right, we can't tell people that. Like, just let's tone that down. None of that. But yeah, wow, if we're talking about like upbringing and stuff. I mean, you were telling us that you like literally live, was it near Hackney? Where do you live?
Okay, so I'm not going to say exactly
don't tell me your actual address and postcode. But
East London is like the area, yeah. That's why I've never been to South. Because like there's nothing for me here.
I feel like people in London are like that though. You stick to your like
and
zones.
Also, like I was telling my agent this, it takes like an hour to get anywhere. Like as in like, as soon as I leave my house, if I'm going somewhere, it will take me an hour. Like I might as well just go to Manchester. Because it takes me 2 hours to get to Manchester anyway. So coming here, she took me out.
It's like the weirdest girl math I've ever heard in my life. Like, if I'm going to the other end of London, it's an hour, I might as well go to Manchester.
No, but yeah, literally, like it took me an hour to get here, like a good hour to get here. Why does it take that long? Surely it should just be split up then, like, and
maybe
not
you
be
should
called
go
London.
into politics and sort out the like transport system. But like, you never wanted to be an actor.
No.
So
like, not in the beginning, like when I was little, like, but that was when I was like dumb little. Like when I was like 8 or 9, I wanted to be an archaeologist.
Shut up. How did you get from archaeologist to actor?
Well, like I always danced. Like I was little dancer. I started dancing when I was like 4. But like, and that's like the whole entertainment side of it. But like, I just always wanted to like find things in the sand. Like when I was little, like my mum, like, I just treasure hunting kind of vibe. And when I was little, my mum took me to this thing near the Thames and it was like me and just a bunch of old people just looking through the Thames Sand trying to find Victorian
stop
stuff.
it.
And I was so little, but I enjoyed it so much. And I kind of had a traumatic experience where the guy who was like leading it said, I got something really special for you. He put something in my hand and it was a leech.
Oh.
And I'd never seen a leech before. And I was like, I saw it and I was like, oh, what's this? And then it started moving. I was like, ah!
Oh no, okay, that's vile. I was
horrible.
really worried about what you were going to say then. I was like, what did this weird old man give you?
It didn't get to bite me before I noticed what it was.
So was that the end of your archaeology
I'd never seen one
career?
before. And yes.
Just the leech.
That was the first and last time I ever did it.
I was going to say, because if you were an archaeologist, you'd find a lot worse than leeches.
Yeah.
You could tell that you like grew up in London. Like anything like that, it's just like, nah, I'm straight out.
I didn't even know what it was. That's the first and only time I've seen a leech.
I don't think I've ever seen one actually.
It's a little black worm that likes to like suck your blood. Isn't that horrible? Why would God make something like that?
So then how did you go from digging in the Thames with old people to like getting, I'm like trying to like make the connection in my head to like ending up in like one of Netflix's biggest series like since 8 years old. That's like the maddest transition ever.
I always danced and like I wanted to find like a dance class, right? Mm-hmm. And then I went to this place called Stage Studio in Stratford, which is for like young people.
Yeah.
And I was really little and I really liked dancing, but it came with dance, acting and singing.
Oh, so you went to like stage school?
Yeah, I went to like a stage school for a while and I fell in love with acting there. And I've always wanted to be an actor. Like everyone kind of sees someone on TV is like, oh, I'd love to do that. Do you get what I mean?
But then actually like getting down to the nitty gritty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I turned 16, I went to a youth theatre.
Okay.
After I got kicked out of college. I went into that and I did theatre like the entire time, like for a good 3 years. I did the Globe Theatre, I did National Theatre, I did Barbican, opened for Shakespeare's Company, all that stuff.
Oh, wow.
I loved it so much. I want to get back into it. 100%.
By the way, a lot of people that sat in my podcast have been kicked out of college, so don't worry too much about that. We will win there. Even I was probably almost kicked out of sixth form multiple times. So, you know, like I think it actually like steers people into like the path they were meant to be on, because then you don't waste your time doing stuff that's not meant for you. Like
I ran straight into the industry. I was like, I'm in this college. I ain't gonna make no digs at nobody in it, like the teachers or anything. Like props to them in it for doing what they're doing. But I was learning how to act from people that weren't necessarily, that sounds horrible, but basically, like, I'm trying to be careful.
They just weren't that good.
No, not even weren't that good. They just weren't in the industry. Like, they weren't actively in the industry. And I wanted to learn from people who were. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that also just not getting like the GCSEs that I needed in order to pursue, in order to do the course that I wanted to do, I was stuck with a lot of people who failed their GCSEs who weren't that interested in it, but just chose it because they think it's easy. Okay. So eventually I was just like, this is dead. Stopped going to places, like stopped going lessons and all that, and then got kicked out. And then straight after I was just like, cool, I'm just gonna act then. Literally.
That's a good mindset to have though, because sometimes when people are told like, oh, you know, you're not good enough to do this, or like you get kicked out of something, they take that as a real setback, but you found that as like a real motivator.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think anyone should feel like that's a setback. That should push you more to take like your own route. You take the wheel. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Stop letting other people take the wheel for you and you're good.
I should start showing my dad more episodes of my podcast because he was always, my parents are like very old school traditional, like you got to go to sixth form or college and get your A-levels and go to uni and all this stuff. And then when I say to people like, no, like I don't think it's always the right route for people. Yeah. Like I have so many people that are like yourself that have done incredibly well in what they want to do despite being kicked out of college or whatever.
Yeah, I appreciate that. But like also, I'm not intellectual. Like in the sense of like maths and English and all that stuff, I wasn't good at it. I feel like I had really bad learning difficulties that weren't really addressed in my school even. As soon as I saw like a test in front of me, I just got tired. Yeah. I just couldn't like, I write my name, answer a few questions and go to bed.
Is that like...
go to sleep.
Was it hard? Like, I don't know what it was like in a city school to... like I just in general, because I grew up in like a countryside thing, so like classes were smaller. We didn't have...
How many people were in a class?
I probably had like 20.
Okay.
But like it probably wasn't like as diverse, and we have different like experiences of like the outside world.
Yeah.
Like the worst thing that ever happened to me was like a cow escaped a field. Like, so like, do you know what I mean? So that
cows in your school?
No, like outside, like in the field. Yeah. Like in my school.
Wow.
So like I guess like in an inner city school, I always assume that like it's harder for teachers to address things that students need because there's just so many more people, like more challenges that they have to overcome as opposed to what I had to deal with.
I think everyone has a different experience because there are people who are bullied.
Yeah.
There are people who aren't bullied.
Yeah.
There are people who are the bullies. There are people who are isolated. I would say I was quite isolated. Like, and I don't mean this in a weird way. Like, I wasn't popular, but everyone knew me because I was like the little dancer in the school. So like in assemblies, I'd be dancing and that, and people rated it. So that was like how I got recognition through school. But like, as far as friends go, I had one or two.
Do you think that's like, I know that when people start to do like either a sport or like an entertainment profession from young, they do feel isolated because they want to focus so much on that. Yeah. They don't go to like all the like parties and stuff like that. They just want to do this.
I partied. I partied. But like not until I was like 18, obviously.
So you were a good girl.
I had to be, man. My parents are strict. My mum was strict, man. My mum is strict, but if she wasn't, then I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now, man. Honestly, she's one of the main reasons why I'm even pursuing this, because she could have just said no, like go to that lesson and go to uni and do something else and get something to fall back on. But she trusts that I will do well.
Was your mum like your biggest motivator then?
My mum is my biggest motivator, definitely. And my dad. Yeah, 100%. This got a bit...
Yeah, it literally went really like
just straight emotional. Away from partying to mum. But yeah, no, definitely my biggest motivator. Just my family is like, they all believed in me, which is something that I'm so grateful for because some people don't have that. Yeah. Do you get what I mean?
How did you ending up getting on to a show like Top Boy from such a young age?
I did that first season I did, I was 18.
Yeah.
So I went to a youth theatre.
Okay.
Called The Big House, which is a really good youth theatre I'd recommend, and Intermission Youth Theatre. They're both really good. And I was just like, was put forward for a Top Boy, and they were like, Ilani, do you want to audition? I was like, sure. I was like, no way, because I was just doing a play with them, and this was just before COVID hit. So we actually filmed during COVID.
Oh wow! So you were like one of the few actors that were like still working during COVID.
The COVID tests were insane. It was mad. It was so horrible. Like, having to go in every day and take that test. And I eventually got sick as well. Like, I didn't get COVID, but I got something else and I was in hospital and that stuff. It was mad, but I'm straying away from the conversation. But the way I did it was I did a play, and Des Hamilton took interest in that and saw a bunch of actors, like young actors of this youth theatre. I'm telling you, youth theatre is the way to go. Like, literally, and saw a bunch of young people and said, do they want to audition? Picked me and another young person. And we both got it, actually. There's another girl in it who's in the youth theatre that I was in. And yeah, you just audition, eventually got an agent, got into something called Spotlight, which is where all the actors and agents and casting directors and everyone is.
Yeah.
And that's how you get your job.
I don't know very many people that did youth theatre. Like, I did a little bit of like, I'm not a very good dancer, but when I was younger, I did like a little bit of dance and stuff like that. But I never like, I don't actually know anyone that took it seriously enough to go to youth theatre and stuff like that. Like, what plays did you get into? So
that youth theatre that I first went to was actually for people who were going through something.
Okay.
So it was a way for young people to find an outlet that wasn't being on road or wasn't doing something else or selling drugs or anything like that. And not, I was doing that. I wasn't. But like, it was a way for me to not go and be stupid.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, in the area you grew up in, was it a lot, like a high percentage of?
It's still intense now.
Okay.
Of like gang violence and things like that. And obviously like, even, I don't know if you've seen on the news, but like robberies are getting worse now. Like, people getting their phone taken. Like,
watches.
Do you see that? The guy who got his watch taken. Do you hear what happened to him? He killed himself. You not know about that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, the guy who got his watch taken, the guy, he put him in a headlock.
Yeah.
He ended his own life, man, unfortunately. But it's just, bro, people don't even realise the consequences of their actions, man. Like, you think you're just taking someone's watch, but you don't know what, like, how traumatic or something could be to someone. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
But youth fair was for just people who were going through stuff, man. So it was a nice way. They found me in college. I literally watched one of my plays and said straight away, do you want to be part of the youth fair? I said, yeah. Because it was just a way for me to learn how to act. And that's how I got into Shakespeare.
What do you think you'd have been like doing if you didn't join youth theatre?
Honestly, I don't think my mum would have let me, I don't think my mum would have let me stray away. She would have just been, did you get what I mean? I think that even my partner went through the same thing where, like, if his mum wasn't there for him, he would probably be in prison right now. And that's not to put like a bad name on him, but just his surrounding and like the kind of people that he had around him and just where we grew up, because we grew up in the same area.
Yeah.
It's so intense that you just never know where you'd end up. But I don't, my mum loves me too much for that to be, not that people's mums don't love them.
I mean, some don't.
Going through it.
But
yeah, she wouldn't have let me, man. But I don't know. Probably just find another way to be an actor.
But when you were in Top Boy, like, did you get to pick your role, or do they just say this is who
No, so you go forward, you get your headshot sent to the casting director, and they say, do you know what? I was the only female that auditioned for Samsi.
Oh, really?
Yeah, everyone else was male. It was supposed to be a young black male and a young white male, and it was supposed to be like their friendship, and I ended up getting it, which was insane. Because so many like young actors auditioned for Samsi, and I was the only actress, and then I got it, which was crazy. But I keep straying away from what I was gonna be.
No, do you know what? Because like I've obviously watched it, and I couldn't imagine the role being played by a man now.
That's nice. Thanks.
Do you know what? Your agent told me that you got some really interesting DMs after the show was released.
I was getting marriage proposals.
Oh, stop it! Because I didn't know what she meant when she said that.
Oh no, I was getting marriage proposals and like bare sugar daddies. And that's mad. It's mad, sorry.
No,
bare sugar daddies and
I don't know what I was expecting, but sugar daddy wasn't on that list.
So many people have offered me amounts of money just to like be their grandchild. Oh. Why are you laughing? Literally is crazy. Like, what else did I get? Like, people just sending me pictures of like, nah, this was weird. Someone's like screenshotted one of my TikTok videos and like zoomed in to like flowers in the back and said, who got you those? And who got you those flowers? Like, it's like, what?
All right, that's a bit creepy.
Yeah, man. And like, I know you 100% got this. Foot pics, bro. People ask you for foot pics.
People ask me for foot pics. Yeah, 100%.
I feel like every girl gets that. Just like, would you send me pictures? Why are you nodding like you asked for foot pics? I gotta draw you out.
No, like, have you looked yourself up on WikiFeet?
No? What's that?
It's like where people give you foot ratings.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah, it's a real thing.
What? So they've screenshotted your feet?
Pictures of my feet on Instagram and stuff like that. Like, clips of me on Love Island, they've zoomed into my feet and they've given me a foot rating. Oh
my gosh.
I think I'm like really average, which I find very offensive. Like, come on.
Average toes.
Feet are clapped as it is, but my toes are not average. I can 100% say that. Like, that's one of the most
my God.
Anything anyone has ever said to me, to say I have average feet was really upsetting.
Average feet is insane. No, I don't even want to know what mine says. Literally.
Maybe look it up later.
Nah, I don't want to. I'm
gonna look it up and send it to you. But yeah, like I don't know what I was expecting. Like I don't know why, but I thought it was gonna be something like really profound. And like people reaching out to you and saying like they really liked your portrayal of Samsi. And
oh no, I got that as well. I got really nice stuff as well. But yeah, nah.
The sugar daddies is what you remember.
I'm getting voice notes in different languages. God knows what they're saying. Literally, I'll have to Google translate that.
But do you find that mad that like people, that many people had watched it?
It's insane. Like love from so-and-so, love from so-and-so. I think it's insane. Like just the fact that I've reached that many people. And I'm such a small character as well. And like the response has been unbelievable. Like just alone getting 100,000 followers on TikTok.
Yeah, that's
after it came out. And it was only a few days after.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's like some people's dream though, isn't it? Were you really overwhelmed by it?
It was mad. It was mad. Like, because I post on there all the time anyway, and it's like, it was just crazy that people saw I was a dancer as well and was just able to tap into me and not just Samsi, but was able to see like Ilani, who's a dancer. And like, I want to genuinely support her and followed me. It was crazy.
That's really nice because like obviously we were saying before like recording started that we both knew each other from like I knew you from Top Boy and you knew me from Love Island, but neither of us want to remain as like in that little box.
Time to move on.
Yeah.
It's a season.
But it's hard to like move on, isn't it? When you, especially when you get your big break from something like as big as that people only really remember that, or like trying to move away from it's incredibly hard.
Yeah, it is, because people constantly come up to me and are like, you sell drugs?
Oh, shut up. They actually ask you that?
Yeah. You know, people actually think it's real. Some people, like, I've met like kids who shouldn't be watching it.
No.
Asking me, have you held a gun? Like, I don't even know if we're allowed to put this on YouTube.
No, it's fine.
But like, did you actually shoot people? No, it's not real. People need to separate that.
That is actually mad. I was a full-grown woman watching Top Boy, and even I was like, "Oh my god,
this is a lot." Yeah,
yeah. So like, for some kids, but also it's really weird that people would think it's real
because it is.
Well, it is.
Yeah,
but like
because
that show,
it is.
Like it wasn't, but it like is a very good representation of what it
things
can be
I
like.
know people have gone through. Do you get what I mean?
Oh,
like
really?
my own mates have gone like pen, or literally just saw one of my brothers the other day. I'm so glad he's out and he's just living his best life now.
Yeah.
It's insane. Like it is real. It is real, but it's just not, those specific things aren't.
Did it make it hard for you to like differentiate Ilani from Samsi because you know people that have experienced that life?
Yeah, and also because I'm from there, and because I talk the same, just a little less like wagwan. Yeah, all that stuff. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I'm from there. I'm literally from East London. I'm round the corner from where we shot it, so people still hear her regardless of whether they. Yeah, it's weird.
But so, because I know that you wanted to like break away from that character and move on to like other things, and you want to move back into theatre, right?
Definitely. I want to do theatre. I want to do, like, I'm shooting something at the moment, which I'm really excited for people to see. I can't say anything.
Yeah, I've been told not to ask you questions, and I will respect that, unlike the live journalist.
I can't answer nothing, but I'm really excited for what's to come. And I definitely do want to do screen, but theatre is just something about having a live audience and making people cry and hearing it while I'm performing and stuff. It's amazing.
I
love
never
it.
thought about it like that, like how different it would be from live performance. Because obviously when you're on set, it's like cut, reshoot, cut, reshoot, cut, reshoot. And then you don't actually get to experience the full
imagine doing this, but there's 500 people there, over there.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad that Love Island wasn't done in front of a live studio audience, because that would have been horrific.
It's mad, yeah, it's mad.
So yeah, I guess that is, because I'm a theatre goer. I love going to the theatre.
Really?
Yeah. Like I love musicals, which people would not expect from me.
Damn. What's your favorite musicals?
I love Chicago.
Chicago?
Yeah. I love Chicago and stuff like that. So people don't necessarily expect that, but like and I think it's really important to like support actors that are in the theatre, because it's a tough gig. Like you can't fuck up.
Well, yeah, facts. And the thing is that like if you do, you need to improv in front of hundreds of people, and that could be really daunting sometimes.
Yeah.
And like improving in Shakespearean language is also very daunting. It was
If it
crazy.
makes you feel better, I would never have known. Like I would have no idea.
They have no clue. But like, I would say that doing theatre it's like, so when I did my play, we rehearsed for 10 months.
Yeah.
Every day.
Wow.
For a 9 to 5 every day.
That's a lot. It's intense.
And then you perform it for like 3 months, every day, twice.
Do you not get bored of doing it? Like, I guess the first
Actually,
shows...
no.
Really?
Actually, no.
Because I always wondered, like, I've gone to see The Lion King and they had to do it every single day for like months on end. And I was like, do they not get bored of it?
Too fun. When you enjoy it, it's too fun. Like, imagine I'm getting paid to pretend and you lot are loving it. Like, it's amazing. It's so fun. Like, and just stepping out of yourself and stepping into someone else and they're going through something and like, or just like being in love and things like that and being able to portray that and making people feel things. It's amazing. I love it.
Do you find it hard to like go for theatre castings based off like, you know, how you talk and your appearance and stuff? Especially for things like Shakespeare, because that's really like old school English.
I mean, damn, man.
Going in for the deep questions, you know?
Yeah, like you're supposed to have a voice and that's what media training is. But sometimes I just like to be myself And sometimes they like it and sometimes they don't. But then if you don't like me for myself, then there's no point in me. I don't want to work with you then. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's good for you to like stick to your like morals and your like who you are as a person. Because I know that a lot of people that I've spoken to that are in the like entertainment industry find it really hard. So like the rejection's really personal, or like they feel like they have to be somebody they're not because they want to be successful.
The rejections are insane. Like I know for a fact, since the beginning of January, I've done about 60 auditions.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
But you would never like, and
only
that's
one person can get it, Sharon.
I know, but that's mad. Like when it's you,
yeah, like, no, you've done mad. Like you've been picked out of thousands of people.
For someone like you who's gone to do these like really big things, to then just do 60 auditions and then.
Yeah, man. Like people wouldn't even think that people like Will Smith or anyone have been auditioning and don't get things. Like every actor goes through rejection, even the biggest. Like you'll literally see, I think it was, I hope this isn't misinformation, but even Jamie Foxx got replaced with Ashley Waters for a Mike Tyson movie.
Oh, wow.
And that's like, or series or whatever it was, but like people get replaced. Doesn't matter how big you are. Do you get what I mean? And that's also something that people don't understand. Is like, if you get rejected, it doesn't mean you're a bad actor. There are hundreds of amazing actors. Jamie Foxx is one of my favorite actors of all time.
Do you really competitive field.
It's insane.
I don't have the minerals to get rejected that many times.
Minerals.
I just don't have it in me to like. If someone rejects me, I'm like, oh. And then if I got rejected 60 times, like that would break me. I'm not strong enough to be able to deal with something like that.
But then you just get what's for you, man, and that's what makes it amazing. Like you just get what is meant for you. You know what I mean? It's a good thing.
Is that how you feel? Like you're so positive.
But even into your personal life, like it all intertwines, and it just makes like, so if someone rejects your opinion or if someone doesn't like something you said, all right, well then I hope that you get the opinion you want, or you get what you want from someone else.
God, it must be really cool to live in your brain. Like you're just so chill. In my head, I'm always like fighting someone in my brain or in the Instagram comments.
Oh no, don't get twisted. People are jarring. People are jarring, but like, doesn't matter, man.
No, I get that. But I also heard that you were reposted by Chris Brown.
Bro.
When I saw that, I was like...
After that, that's when I stopped caring about everyone else. Bro, if Chris Brown rates me, if you ever say I'm a bad dancer, I don't care. Because
so it was a dance video that
Chris Brown posted a viral video of me. I didn't even tag him in it. It was nothing to do with him. Do you get it? It wasn't to his music, it was to Joyner Lucas's song. And he posted me on his story on Instagram, as in saved it to his gallery after watching it several times. Probably went, oh, this is sick. Oh my God, bro. On his phone. This is sick, bro. Hey, yo, come watch this. I know for a fact. And then just posted it on his story, and I just lost my mind. Because he's like the reason why I dance. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I only listen to him, his music. 1111 album is amazing. Like, he's flipping incredible. And for him to post me was unbelievable.
You should have got you to dance.
Huh?
Should have got you to dance on his tour.
Yeah, but he didn't know who I was, because he probably saved the video from someone else. But I definitely want to do that. I will 100% try my hardest. And you heard it here first, innit? I will try my best.
If it happens, I can be like...
Sharon, I'll get you some tickets. There's some Chris Brown tickets.
But no, that's actually mad.
It was insane. I cried.
At least it was like for actual talent. Lewis Capaldi reshared a TikTok of me and I was crying.
Why?
Because it was his music video and the dog dies, all right? Like, that shit is deep to me. So like the only time that I've been reposted, I'm crying. And no one sees me cry apart from Lewis Capaldi's Instagram followers. Sick. I mean, I'd also probably go viral for dancing, but not for the right reasons.
That was crazy, man.
But like, what other big milestones have you achieved out? I know you can't talk about what you're doing right now, but like when you look back at your career, how long have you been acting for now?
Since I was 11. So, but like, I think the biggest milestone was definitely Top Boy, because that's when Screen started. Like, obviously, I did extra work prior to that, where I did like small films that you'll see me in, playing very minor roles. But this was like a proper speaking role where people can remember me. And I think moving forward, I'm just going to hit more milestones like that, where I can do films and things like that. And milestones prior to that, I mean, things like TikTok, where I'm like getting like, people really like my dance videos, man, which I just love so much, because I love dancing and just freestyling and being able to like just moved to music, and like I recently hit 200,000, and I just can't believe like why are 200,000 people, almost 250,000 people supporting me, just watching me dance.
It's one thing that's really weird, right? So I've always said this to people. I'm always like, oh, it's not that many followers. Like, I don't
in the
have that
grand
many
scheme
followers.
of things.
But then they were like, but imagine if you put them all in a room together.
They wouldn't fit in the room.
Yeah. That's the thing. And when people say that to me, I'm like, oh shit, yeah. Okay, I really deep like how big it actually is.
That's a lot of people. You have a lot of followers.
So what advice or tips would you give to like people that are watching it that want to like do what you do and like break into acting but not sure where to start?
Not sure where to start. I think the problem is that there isn't somewhere to start. You just do it.
Okay.
Like, even if it means like posting on TikTok, voicing over certain scenes from movies, or like, I don't even know, posting Instagram reels of you just acting in front of a camera, like doing self-tapes, which is basically that, and posting them, tagging casting directors saying, I don't know where to start, Googling agencies and saying like, I want to be an actress, this is what I want to do. I haven't done anything yet, but I would love to do things. I have a serious passion for it. Making sure they understand that you are a hard worker and that you are willing to be on set for 15 hours. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
And doing a scene at night in the cold with hand warmers in your shoes. Yes.
You get that deep.
Yes. Like, when I tell you, like, when I was on set, I caught the worst tonsillitis that I'd ever had in my life. And Netflix hired a private doctor to come to my house. All he did was look in my mouth and said, ugh.
Oh, nice.
And literally said that's the worst tonsillitis he's ever seen in his 30 years of being a doctor. And that was literally through me being outside in the rain, in the cold, and not looking after myself. I think your health is the most important thing when you're an actor, and people don't even realize that. Like, people just care about how they look on camera and all that stuff. But bro, you need to look after yourself, because to shoot a scene, it takes hours, you know, because you have to shoot from there, from up there with drone shot. And you constantly have people coming up to you and fixing you and making sure that everything looks exactly the same as it did 2 days ago when you were shooting the same scene. Do you get what I mean? Because it's important. And like, I didn't look after myself the first time and I ended up in hospital. Literally, I was in hospital. Like, they rushed me to hospital. We didn't shoot my scene and I had to come back because like my throat was my neck was 2 times the size it was when we started shooting the scene. It was insane.
That is vile.
Like, they clocked that my neck was bigger and said, nah. Literally, said, you don't even look the same as you did like 30 minutes ago when we were shooting this. It was swelling up
literally
so fast.
Expanding like,
in 30 minutes. I was going
to say, I'd feel really insulted if someone came up to me and was like, your neck is getting well big. I'm like, thank you.
But I had tonsillitis, so yeah, but yeah, it was crazy. And everyone's just drinking teas and all that stuff and looking after themselves. It's really important that you do that, man.
I mean, when you were trying to break into the industry and like dancing and stuff, like, who's your like biggest inspiration?
Chris Brown is one of them, 100%. Acting wise, I love Michael B. Jordan, not because of the way he looks. Everyone likes this guy because of the way he looks.
I like him because of the way he looks.
But he's genuinely just an amazing actor, and like, he's done a list of movies like Fruitvale Station, Black Panther, that they all are just like emphasizing Black culture, and just like he like, when you look at his credits, it's like, this list is amazing. I would love to have a list like that. Do you get what I mean?
Is it really important for you to like represent Black culture in what you do?
Representing like anything like that is of importance, like even representing God. Like, it's really difficult to build a platform in the industry that isn't God dominated. Do you get what I mean?
I get what you mean.
Yeah, so it's really hard to like build that platform. So I'm trying to, so that I can get to that position where I can just say, this is the way. But like, I think credits are important, and I wouldn't do certain things on camera. There are certain things I wouldn't do. So yeah, it is important to me, and that's why like I've denied certain jobs that probably would have changed my life, you know. But it's just not the time.
But you know, like, it's hard.
just,
This is a thing that about like being on either on social media as an actor, as a dancer, like turning jobs down even though they pay, like would offer you so much money, even though you know it's a good opportunity because you know it doesn't fit your long-term goals, is super important. And people don't really deep like how hard and upsetting it is, because I've turned down big money from social media because they don't fit my morals. But like I'll sit there, if I get a bill and I'm like, oh, I wouldn't have to worry about this bill if I took that job, but like I know the long-term impact it has if I take that job.
Facts. And it's like, I feel like there's the difference between a good opportunity and a good opportunity, man. And I feel like one that is given like from God and one that is just given that looks amazing, but maybe it's not necessarily gonna help you in the long run.
There's not a lot of people in the entertainment industry that like 100% stick to their morals every single time. So like, you know, makes you stand out as like
I really hope that I do. Like I believe I will, but like some things are tempting, you know. It's really hard now. Real life, when you see that amount of money in front of you, you're just like, why can't I just take it and change my mum's life? Why can't I just take it and change my whole family's life and buy everyone a yard? Do you get what I mean? But like, I'm gonna have to do that in order to do that. Do you get what I mean? I'm gonna have to sacrifice something. I don't want to show my behind on camera. Do you get what I mean?
There's a lot of people that do.
Yeah, that's fine. Big up them. Like, bro, I rate your confidence, man. Honestly, but like for me, I can't do that, man. Like, and that's not belittling them in any way. Like, it's just
Would your mum wouldn't want you to do that though?
My mum wouldn't even watch that. My mum wouldn't watch that. She'd take the money, but she'd be like, hell no.
Imagine how my parents started watching Love Island.
Okay, fair enough. I hear it though. Love Island looks very fun.
Until there's a man spitting gravy in your mouth.
Nah, they need to get rid of that episode. Like, why did they do?
Said they turned over.
Why did they do that? Did you actually like? Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh, man.
So like, yeah, I said there were certain things that I wouldn't do either.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't be intimate on like
on camera, yeah.
Because my mum and dad don't need to see that.
No.
There's just some things they don't need to see.
Yeah.
But like nothing against people that want to do.
Yeah, literally,
that,
bro. Like each to their own, man. Like anyone could do what they want, literally. But it's just certain things people don't want to do, and that's fine. But the gravy thing's mad.
I'm surprised it's the only thing that people don't remember.
I can't believe that. Yeah, that's.
Do you know what? Being there, it was probably more fun than watching it.
Is it? Did you watch it back? You didn't watch it back?
Nah.
What? No one watches it back.
It gives you PTSD because you know what happened.
Yeah.
But like you don't know what gets shown.
Yeah, and what happens on TV isn't what happens, innit?
Because at least when you're watching back screen things that you do, like it's edited to look good.
Yeah, it's a script.
Yeah, not necessarily in my case.
Yeah, and you know what's going to happen because you read the script.
Yeah, but like no, being there was fun. Watching it back, not so much.
Fair enough.
But am I allowed to ask you what, like, if your agent could phone you tomorrow and say, I've got you this, and it's like your dream role, and there's like, you don't have to compromise any of your morals on it, can I ask you what that would be? Or am I not allowed to ask you that?
Okay, the screen role would probably be Euphoria.
Okay.
I'm obsessed with Euphoria. But in the same breath, like, I don't know what I would do without doing something I wouldn't want to do, so I'll just watch it instead. Yeah, because have you seen Euphoria?
No.
Oh, watch that.
Okay.
Next thing to watch is Euphoria.
Yeah, I finished The Crown, I finished Top Boy, I need something else.
The Crown, is it good?
It's a little bit mad.
Okay, I'm going to watch it.
But
I need a new series, so yeah.
I love Princess Diana, so...
Oh, is that what it's about?
Like there's
her story's
a season,
insane.
There's bits of it that's her story. Like the most recent
Isn't Kristen
season.
Stewart play her?
I think so, yeah. No,
Kristen Stewart plays her in some, you know, the girl from Twilight?
Yeah. I think she might be in it.
Okay. But yeah, dream role, Marvel, Disney.
I could see you in Marvel.
A lot of people have said that.
I could see you in Marvel, 100%, actually.
Like, yeah, Disney, like, so when I say Disney, I mean like a Disney movie, like a remake of like how they've done Aladdin with Will Smith, something like that. I'd love to do a remake.
What remake would you do?
Live action. Moana.
Oh, really?
Maybe. But I'm not a singer, man, so I don't know. But like something like that.
I could see that. Yeah, but they got Beyonce to do like The Lion King, you know?
Yeah, but that's not live action. You don't see her. Do you get what I mean? I mean something where I'm acting it like how Will Smith is the genie. Like something like that. I would love to be, yeah, man, a Disney princess. Why not? And it would really take away from the fact that I can, like, I've done dialect coaching with American Generic in it, so I can actually like stray away from British and all that stuff. But like, yeah, man, I don't know. But like theatre, anything, man. Like just a lead. I would love to be a lead. Like I've been a lead once, but it was quite a short production. I played Hero in like a Shakespearean show. I can't remember what it's called. It was a really long time ago, but I got married in it and I was like 15.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. And that other actor was like 28. But we didn't kiss, so it's fine.
I was going to say, wow.
We didn't kiss, so it's fine. But like, no, I think he was 23 and I was like 16. But like, we were just acting. It was so fun, man. Like, yeah, just a lead in anything. But even Lion King or Wicked or like those kind of, I love musicals, you know, just to be able to dance and act. But I don't really like singing. I like to rap. I think I could rap. Spit bars.
What musical has bars in it?
I don't know, man.
Maybe we should get someone to write one for you. So then you could do the lead and rap and dance.
Sister Act would be a shout as well.
I loved Sister Act. I did drama at GCSE.
Yeah, sorry.
To be fair, I have done that quite a few times. No, I love Sister Act. No, I did drama at GCSE, so I have.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I'm not an actress though. I'm not very talented. I just wanted to go to the theatre on the trips.
Whenever anyone says they're not talented, there's
things I can do, but I'm not an actress. I'm a drama queen.
I bet you could. I just bet you could act. Like if you just got a job tomorrow and just said, you know what, calm, let me try, and you just, I know you just shed it.
My mum said she could see me on EastEnders.
That's EastEnders though. Like you don't even really need to like act.
It's because I'm a drama queen.
Okay. I've never seen it. I don't know.
No, like I'm a bit of a diva.
Okay.
I can be.
Period though.
Yeah, so mum was like, go on EastEnders. I was like, thank you.
But like, no, I definitely could see you like doing a movie, 100%. Why not?
Do you know, like I can tell that you're so passionate about theatre because the way you talk changes.
What do you mean?
Like not even like in a like you there's a little bit more passion behind when you're talking about theatre.
It's just so fun. Like it's just really fun. I just enjoy it. And like I believe anyone can do it, man. Like with the right training, like anyone could be an actor. I feel like, or a dancer.
Is it if you had to have a choice between the two?
Oh nah, I'm not answering that. Everyone asks me that. I have no answer for you. Literally, I love them both so much. That's like picking between your mother and your father. Like, I mean, well, some people can, but like,
no, I'm joking. If my dad sees that.
Picking between parents, like, it feels mad. Or like, pick between your nephews. If you had two nephews, you had to pick one.
Oh yeah.
I just couldn't do that. I love my nephews so much. I can't pick between one or the other. Oh, do you have brothers and sisters?
Got a younger brother, yeah.
Okay. How old?
Well, he's 25.
How old are you?
28.
What?
Yeah.
I thought you were like near my age, like 24.
Nah, I'll take it though.
28?
Yeah.
I mean, you're not old. I'm saying that like, right, like, damn, you know that Kevin Hart thing? Damn. Damn. Like, no, but nah.
Wow.
No, you don't look 28 at all.
Yeah, it's Botox. That's what I pay for. My eyebrows are moving a little bit, but they don't normally move. So I don't
look amazing.
Thank you.
But like 28's young, so I'm saying it like you're old, but you're not. But I just thought you were way younger than that.
Nah, yeah, people think that. So I'll be 29 this year. So
when?
December, long time away.
Okay. Well, you got some time.
Yeah, counting down from 30. Christ. I always ask all of my guests the same last question. Mm-hmm. So if you could give your younger self a piece of advice based on your life and career, what would it be?
Stop giving people your time. Like, stop giving people so much time. You don't deserve it.
Yeah.
Literally. Like, and I don't mean that like giving people the time of day. I don't mean it in that way. But like when people constantly push negativity in your face, it's time to like let go.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm constantly trying to turn the negative to a positive. Sometimes you just can't. Sometimes you're not the one in control. And like, just go about your business. Literally just go about your business and stop worrying about other people and what they think of you and just do what you need to do in order to be what you want to be. Because at the end of the day, they're not going to get you there.
It's wasted energy as well, right?
So much wasted energy. And I've wasted so much, Sharon. Literally, that's it. I wasted so much and it just doesn't, not deserving.
Thank you so much for coming. I'm sorry that you waited outside for 20 minutes while I was shoving crisps in my gob. That's all right. I'll be real. I left her outside for 20 minutes because I was eating crisps. That was a mistake.
I came upstairs and she was like, how did you even get in here?
I was like, how did you get in? I can't even get in.
I slept behind people who went inside. It was crazy.
That must look really creepy to these people. Like, who is this girl? But no, thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. And I actually, you have to let me know when it is whatever top secret project you're working on comes out.
I'll be able to tell you soon.
Okay, cool.
I'll tell you first.
We've heard it. Yeah. If I don't watch it first, I'm going to be fuming. But thank you.